Another week began, and somehow I was still here, at home. No job to wake up for, no office to rush to, no career plan that felt completely clear. Hi, I'm Benitha, and welcome back to my little corner of the internet. If you're new here, I'm a 24-year-old girl from Kigali, Rwanda, and lately, life has been a little uncertain. I recently left my job, and ever since then, I've been trying to figure out what comes next for me, career-wise, life-wise, and honestly, everything-wise. And I don't know, I'm probably not the only person who has ever felt this way. So I wanted to bring you along for another week ordinary, my life. Sometimes I just try to keep myself busy. Even something as simple as preparing food becomes a way of distracting myself from everything that's going on inside my head. And honestly, I think there is something comforting about doing ordinary things when your mind feels anything but ordinary. Cutting vegetables, cutting potatoes, cooking, cleaning, watching something, talking to my siblings, just doing anything that reminds me that life is still happening. Even talking to you guys, receiving your messages, it really melts my heart. Because if I allow myself to think too deeply for too long, I can easily find myself going down a rabbit hole of questions that I don't have answers to. And that's when this season can become mentally exhausting, like real. You can look perfectly fine on outside, while your mind is constantly trying to figure out what comes next. So lately, I've been trying to remind myself that I don't have to solve my entire life in just one day. Today, I just need to get through today, and tomorrow can come with its own answers. Life is still moving around me. People are going to work, building businesses, starting new jobs, making plans, and achieving things. Well, and I'm here trying to figure out what my next step is supposed to be. And sometimes I genuinely ask myself, is this normal? This is how my day looks like, and still I'm just waiting for the job, which I don't know where it's going to come from. I think one thing nobody really prepares you for in your 20s is how uncertain everything can feel. You spend so many years being told what comes next. You go to school, you graduate, you look for a job, you build a career, and then suddenly you're an adult and there is no clear instructions, manual anymore. You have to make decisions for yourself, and sometimes you make the wrong ones. Sometimes you change your mind. Sometimes you leave something that you thought you would stay in. And I appreciate, by the way, the love you've shown me to my previous video. You guys, you're the best. Thank you for the love, for the support, for the messages. Oh my goodness, I felt loved. And yeah. And sometimes you end up at home asking yourself, okay, so what now? That's honestly where I'm right now. Somewhere between who I used to be, who I thought I would become, and whoever I'm slowly becoming now. And then, in the middle of all uncertainty, I decided to do something that might seem completely unrelated to everything I've been talking about. I went for a professional photo shoot. And honestly, I almost questioned myself, because here I am, currently trying to figure out my career and taking professional pictures, but then I thought, why not? In the middle of the night, imagine. Maybe that's also part of preparing for the person I'm becoming, and should too. I don't know what opportunity is coming next. I don't know who might need my CV. I don't know which application might finally work out. I don't even know which email I'm going to open one day and suddenly realize that everything has changed. But I want to be ready when that moment comes in. That's actually what this retail Photoshop meant to me. It wasn't just about taking pictures. It was about me preparing for something I don't even know yet. Maybe there is an opportunity ahead that I haven't seen. Maybe there is an interview. Maybe there's a new job. Maybe there is new opportunity of just working for myself. Maybe there's completely different direction waiting for me. Or maybe it's something I haven't even imagined yet. I don't know. And that's the funny thing about life. Sometimes you have to prepare for a chapter before you even know what the chapter is going to be about. So I think that's what I'm trying to do right now. Instead of constantly asking, when is my life going to change? I'm trying to ask myself, what can I do today to make sure I'm ready when it does? Maybe that means updating my CV, applying for the opportunity, learning something new, creating content, taking care of myself, building my portfolio, or even just getting out of my bed one day when I don't feel particularly motivated. Because progress doesn't always look like a huge achievement. Sometimes progress looks like quietly preparing yourself while nobody is watching. I won't lie, this season has challenged me. There are days when I feel confident that everything will work out, and there are other days when I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But I'm learning not to judge my entire life based on how one season feels. Just because I'm unemployed right now doesn't mean I'm always be unemployed. And no. Just because I'm certain right now doesn't mean I'll always be lost. Just because things aren't happening yet doesn't mean nothing is happening. Maybe some things are happening quietly. Maybe I'm becoming more patient, and you should too. Maybe I'm learning what I actually want. Or maybe I'm learning what I don't want. Or even maybe I'm becoming stronger than I realize. So I guess this is where I'm right now, still figuring it out, still applying, still creating, still hoping, and still trying. I don't have a big success story to tell you yet, and I'm not sitting here telling you everything suddenly worked out, because it hasn't, and I'm still in the middle of the story. But I'm choosing to believe that being in the middle doesn't mean this story is going nowhere. And maybe that's what I need to remember the most. I don't need to know exactly everything will happen. I just need to keep moving, to keep preparing, to keep believing, and trust God with the parts that I can't control. Because one day I might look back at this exact season, and I realized that it wasn't the end of anything. It was the beginning of something I couldn't see yet.
I'm scared that we will slip away. So make